Good day, viewers. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the news today. Please feel free to share what you think and feel. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
I left Operation Dudula because it was taking a direction that I was not there to lead. When I led Operation Dudula for millions of people to know, the mission was simple. What we were trying to achieve was simple. We were fighting illegal, undocumented foreigners that were undermining the laws of South Africa. Now, when the evolution or revolution, depending on how you want to see it, started moving to fighting all foreigners, I said, to hell with that. Anyone who's undermining the laws of South Africa, including undocumented, especially undocumented foreigners, we can't live with ghosts in our community. If you need to be held accountable. Accountability is the operative word here. If you are not on the systems, your fingerprint, you kill people, you do this, and we can't catch you because you are undocumented foreign. How does that work? Everyone in this room has an ID.
Illegally, they are dealt with. As healthcare professionals, we don't have anything to do with people who are in the country. We have a department that is responsible for that, who are supposed to be the right people who should be actually looking, and we shouldn't be having illegal foreigners in the country as we speak, but we have them. But at the clinics, that's no way or no place for people to show their dissatisfaction. We are dissatisfied about many things, but we follow the right route. When you deny a person access, recently in Johannesburg, we had a measles outbreak. A measles is an infectious disease. Once a child at school, at crèche, regardless of the nationality, actually get or is infected with measles, they can easily transfer it to the next person. Your child, the same person who's denying people access, your child can access or even be infected with measles. What are we saying about that? As primary healthcare, ours is to make sure that we prevent illnesses so that we don't get our hospitals overcrowded with patients. But once you deny people access, you are saying that people must go now and be all of them at the hospitals, which is something we cannot afford as a country. So we are about that, to say, if anything, they must go and march at Home Affairs offices. That is all.
Thank you, MMC. And speaking of overcrowding, we're from a clinic now that is getting overcrowded because the community there was not stopping people from going in. And now the community is starting to stop people. Maybe this is to you, MMC. How do you think we can mitigate to ensure that every clinic is sort of looked after in terms of people not stopping people from going in? Because people are moving from areas to areas because of that, and then other clinics end up having an influx of people.
Look, what we are currently having now, speaking to the NMC for Health and Social Development, that we're manning up all the clinics. We're deploying now the security, we're actually intensifying it. And secondly, that we're going to be having a JMPD cars and undercover units that will be there. I say that those group of thugs, you know what, my man, let me tell you something. I think something like okay, we're dealing with extortionists. Okay? Dudula are nothing else but extortionists, of which now we'll have to deal with them decisively, legally and otherwise. It's extortionists. They started this thing, if you remember, on the buildings, when they're saying that, foreigners must go to the building, they don't have a place to stay and then get quiet. Guess what? They are the ones who are taking money from those people. And on the informal traders, remember the informal traders are not South African, they're from everywhere like that. It's quiet, but they're collecting money. What they want to do, what do you want to seek to achieve? Who stands to benefit from this nonsense? No, it's because they're extortionists. They want people who are coming in to pay. All of a sudden, you're going to have an office opening here next to clinics, where now people, whether want papers, whatever, whatever, we're going to go there and collect money. That's what they do. That's what they're on about. They're a group of extortionists and thugs. We're going to deal with them now. We've unleashed now the TRU is going to be mandated to check all the stations. Look, they're here. Look, they're here. They are turning people away. People who are sick. People are coming to collect HIV things, medicines. So as the MMC is actually saying, that everyone has got access to health, primarily health care. We are following the law. So if they are unhit, they must just go. And what we're going to charge them, by the way, on impersonating a government officials. No, Home Affairs, they must come to the party. They're quiet. So I'm going to contact them. Go, hey, what are you saying? That people are impersonating.
Tla ke le botseng o mpona le ke ya phiri re ke ilane a ska phosho after the videos that I've seen, I needed to go wear my regalia because I feel so proud. So in Limpopo, the fighters in Limpopo ba latile operation Dudula la nkwa ba sa emi mola mo clinicing di low lifestyle tsa go tlhoka bophelo tsa go sebele direction ba fitla ba mmotsa ntatola on the video ke ntato o mongwe nje wa mmona nje gore o paletse ke bophelo gale hana ngqondo nje. I wonder ke papa mang ntato ola ba re mamela la wena hacks wena ha ka matorokisi begisa ishopha sakho le kwa hell because la basi ba tlo kreya bophelo wa ngwa ngere the people will be attended wena angeke sizwe ngawe are aka matorekisi. Ke in another incident there's this lady, yo leadership, I really wish I knew your name, like yo I wish ne ke tseba lebitso la how because clock it leadership ela ne amona mala re ke motho tsang sekolong ola amona o tetela superior logic yeah aba botsa re listen here mo ke mo clinicing ne batho ba leng mo ba tlo kry healthcare a wana motho o tloang kwa tloang teng a borehile a re yena tlo compa ko clinic so lena a le tlo phikisana le batho ba ba lwalang if le lona go picket elsewhere le ka ya home affairs because a ke re na le problem ya immigration or tsamang lo tloang police station he le botsa re ba tshware di immigrants but mo hona a le dlalle ko teng we itse operation Dudula ya teng nje ke e tshutse e rile qwaga ene ba pere di golf t-shirt wa bona he hore ke leadership ya teng nje after Zandile le di eyelash bona ke ba tshutse ba itse tu nka re ngwana o stout wa bona ngwana mo stout a setse nje o mo phaqile hore o tshula bya ke ba tshutse ba re thukare ya na vele 9% aka ke tseba ke le so ke 9% mara o tla fila nkara ke 100% papa 9% 100% effective. Viva EFF, viva.
You know, everyone must have access, you know, to things, to the healthcare. You must have access, guys. You know, if a person is sick and is in the country, you treat that person and then you can check and tell me the person has come in the country, he's got papers and all of that. But you can't deny, you can't deny healthcare to individuals. When I said that I wanted to apply my mind is that I wanted to go and establish the facts in that clinic. How many people, how many foreigners are coming in there, establish the facts, and then get a comment from the people then. Are they feeling overwhelmed now? Because to just hear from the sound bites is what is happening. That's why I'm saying applying my mind is to go there, assess it and all of that. But remember, we are also a signatory as South Africa to the SADC treaty that we must abide to, that we must have, you know, rights of individuals come outside and also access to health. If you're being going, what are you going to do? Are you going to deny a person? The person is dying. Think about it. Humanity. I'm coming from the EFF. We believe on what? On humanity. It's humanity part. Humanity part. I've heard some of you say that if you find this person sick, you're going to switch off the machine. Come on, it's wrong. The person is a human. He's not from South Africa. He might be from Nigeria. He might be from anywhere there. But that person is still it's a human being. Let's isolate it. Give them the help. Check in terms of documentation, what is happening, like that. You can't deny that, guys. We were not being known as this aggressive nation and all of that. I know some of the other fools are coming from the EFF and all of those things. But it's humanity. People must have access to the healthcare. If there is an issue in terms of overwhelming, we zoom into that. What is the issue? We help our nurses there and like that. And then at the end, you can look in terms of their documentation, what is happening, how to get in the country, whatever Home Affairs must do their own things. Okay? But guys, you can't deny, you can't. It's very inhumane, guys. You know, I know I've got, I want to go further to say, I've got this debate with some of my guys, like, whether it can be, without being political. I will not do that when someone is pregnant or someone is dying, need of help, and is coming from Tanzania everywhere, and then I can leave a person like that. My conscience will not allow me to actually do that as a God-fearing person. Leave everything, because others, he is a Christian, loves God and everything, but you are part of the people that says that people must not get any help. Then I see some contradiction. So they must get, let's look into it. What is the problem? and we sort it out. Yazo Munye, he said to me, and with a heated debate about this thing, you know when someone says that I can just go and snip the neck of this foreigner. I mean, umbulalo muntu. Like, guys, we are not like that. Let's deal with the problem. As a public safety, anyone who's against the law, whether you're a foreigner, wherever, I arrest you. I deal with an issue. When I come to the country and you want to contribute properly according to the law, you must be documented, because if you commit crime, I must be able to check where you are. Right. But if we are cool, if you are sick, there's no numbers in the States. Right. Okay, I went to the States there. Okay, but I came in, provide visas, everything. But you get sick there, and imagine you have a headache or you are sick, and people already know you're not gonna come to the clinic. It's wrong. But that's what I'm saying. That ours, we must help them.
Go. Whether you like it or not, you are going to go.
But it looks like there's just no will. We always get pushback, especially from the police. But we know that the police are getting the instruction for somebody, and that person one day will have to come out.
There shouldn't be someone from the head office who's now going to try and influence the minister to destroy investigations that are happening against crime.
All of these NPOs are serve the interest of illegal foreigners. Sizodila now decisively. And this is where it starts. It starts from today.